Alright. Let's see what we got. Now, a bit of interesting information. I'm calling out Stego here. Stego? Little bastard on the 14th in the VK 4502B. But I'll point that out later. But let's get to watching this battle. It's going to be me and Major Petrov. I'm in a Conqueror, and he's in a Type 4 Heavy, and we're on the Monastery map. Actually, it's Abbey, and I stopped for some stupid reason. And Major decides to run me over. But anyways, this is the Abbey map. It's also, if you look in your map files, it's listed as the Monastery. Me and him apparently are the only ones going right. Actually, my apologies. We got a Type 59 and a Super Persian. I go ahead and blind fire off to see if I can get some random hits on anything that may be down that way. And there's an enemy. It looks like the enemy is pushing towards the center point a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what's with the replay, because obviously you can see that it's highlighting people red, and I don't actually see that in game. I've got everything set to colorblind.
Enemy is hit.
And I'm engaging this IS-6, and he knocks me for a good 438. Seems he's firing nothing but APCR, which is not exactly a wrong thing to do against a Conqueror tank. If you shoot me in the lower glacis, this thing will hurt. As you can see, he's put a couple rounds right there below my turret cheeks. Major decides to run up forward, and he just absolutely deletes the IS-6. Now, I focus on this KV-5 here. This is actually Stego. Alright, no, it's not Stego, it's the KV-5. And how I blocked a round in the butt, I don't know. And I go ahead and take out the KV-5 here, Banana Destroyer. Now I continue on. Instead of coming up over this little ridge right here, I wanted to make sure that we sent somebody down, that way we don't get possibly flanked as we come up over the ridge line there. And I try to get up here, and it doesn't work. I start pushing up right here to see if we can, I can get a little bit of a spot to see if I can see anything, but nothing's visible just as of yet. And the T-25-2 decides to take a shot at me. I smack him back, but I don't do any damage, and somebody's messaged me on Facebook. Now, I do utilize the Aslan.com mod pack. I prefer the different load sounds. I like the 6th sense sound, and I block around by this T-25 too, but it's just over for him. I don't know how he didn't do all that much damage, but apparently he decided to hit me for 16 in ramming. But he had ricocheted that second shot, and the third shot had actually bounced. Now I decided to look over and see if I can get some shots on the CDC, but I just didn't get a chance to hit him, as you can see ducks behind that building over there. I zoom in to see if I can get some sight on him, but at this point there's just nothing I can do, and the Super Persian takes him out. It's at this point in time, Major decides to tell me to go ahead and cap, seeing as he's the slower tank, and with as many enemies that are left, I decide I'm going to go hunt down the Artie. That way, if he's on cap, he doesn't have to worry about being shot at. Now, that being said, it was about this time he decides to go ahead and follow me down once I start getting over here. Now, there already is an M55 or M5355. This is actually not a slow tank. Now, they do still have some very deadly tanks on their teams. The VK-4502B and the Object 705 is not something to be played with. The Super Pershing is still deadly itself, and that Arty can absolutely just destroy something. Oh, I see the Super Pershing. I fire and I do nothing. I just critically damage him. Now, he is firing gold at me, and I decide to face hug him. And at this point in time, I swap over from the standard ammo to the premium ammunition because it's not going to be doing me much good.
Enemy armor is hit.
I bounced the last 2 shots by the Super Pershing, knowing that I don't really want to take another hit. And I take him out.
Target acquired.
Now, playing, I do auto aim a lot. And I take out the second Super Pershing. I go ahead and lock on to this VK-4502B. I do not know how I did not that I bounced that round.
I can't see the target.
But apparently, me bouncing that round made me a hacker to him because he got mad. And I take out the Arty for the last kill of the match. But shout out to Stego for that nice, wonderful ricochet there. I guess that makes me a cheater. Have a nice night, folks. Thank you.